Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, HollywoodShono here, about to give you another Injustice Gods Among Us video, but first I'd like to point out that we did get our Classic Sub-Zero all the way up to Fusion 7. Obviously, we airplane mode the levels again, and we're going to be showing the Classic Classic Sub-Zero Fusion 7 video in the upcoming days, probably on Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on how things go. So now in Injustice Gods Among Us, we're going to be doing the full 5 battles of the Justice League Wonder Woman Challenge on Nightmare, but I'd also like to point out we now have the full League of Assassins set. Now currently we are working up the throwing knives with any gear that we get, and that's the best gear item out of the set in my opinion, because when the opponent's team takes 50% damage from Special 1, there are some guys that can do some ridiculous damage, and in Red Sun Superman's case, if he ends up critting on a Special 1, the whole team is going to take like 50,000 damage. So I'm really excited to see this set getting maxed out in the next few days. So in the first matchup, we have Regime, Solomon Grundy, Catwoman, and Deathstroke. Bronze cards are level 40, Elite 5, and the silver card is level 35, Elite 2. Skip the match is 1,000 credits.
Begin.
One interesting thing to note about the League of Assassins gear, if you knock somebody out, and then you knock somebody else out within 12 seconds, you will actually do a good chunk of damage to them. I think it's percentage-based because I've actually done like 25,000 damage to an Elite 7 character, but I've done like 4,000 damage to a bronze card. So the damage that you actually do really depends here. So we're probably not going to be able to get the effect off on Deathstroke. No, we do not. So that point blank almost kills Deathstroke. Pick off the eye for an eye and get rid of him. Now, of course, because you're losing out on basic damage, you're not going to be as effective with the bronze cards. However, the trapped effect is pretty cool. And Cleaver Spin wipes out Deathstroke. So as you see, the League of Assassins gear, in my opinion, is not better than basic damage gear, especially on bronze cards. You're probably going to see a little bit more value on the gold cards. You really don't have a heal with the League of Assassins gear, so in that case, it's not really that good in my opinion. But there are some uses for it. Cat Dash gets blocked. Bring off the coordinates received and get rid of Catwoman. So in my opinion, and this could also change because the League of Assassins gear is not maxed out, once you get the 50% damage on Special 1, the gear changes considerably, as Solomon Grundy gets wiped out for the victory in the first fight. Now, it was also unfortunate that Deathstroke came in after Solomon Grundy. 223 XP, 460 credits. In the second matchup, we have Challenge Countdown going up against Nightwing, Cyborg, who is black, and Green Arrow. Skip the match is 1,000 credits.
Begin.
So you see the basic damage 201 and 362, not that much. Again, you're going to be getting a lot better results when you're actually using basic damage gear. Now, in Cyborg's case, he gets trapped, so if you can actually knock him out within 12 seconds, you're going to do a lot of damage to Green Arrow. So we're going to try to get off the full auto and show you exactly what I'm talking about. There it is. So 2790, about 20-25% damage. Now this could also go up if you have your gear fully upgraded. Kind of like with the Fourth World gear, the set actually gains a lot of value in the Resurrection once you have it upgraded. So Staff Spin on Deathstroke does some damage. Again, as you see, the League of Assassins gear not really upgraded is not a good set. Once you have it upgraded, you get a lot better results. For example, that 1,400 damage Sword Spin would have been 700 to everybody else. 226 XP, 1,500 credits. So I'm going to go make a gear change.
Deathstroke.
So as you saw how that works. Now, the League of Assassins Adept Hood can be pretty good because it does give you more options as far as damage goes. So we're going to use our standard gear that we use on him now. In the third matchup, we have Sinestro, Lex Luthor, and Regine Bay. Skip the match is 1,000 credits, and I still consider the Fourth World Mace to be absolutely garbage, and you get much better results actually using a different gear item. So I will still never use the 3-piece Fourth World set. However, the LexCorp 3-piece is not that bad, because you need the gauntlets to heal on Special 1. The chest plate gives you reflecting on specials, and it also gives you life drain on Special 2, which is pretty important because it's more reliable than the gauntlet heal. And the helmet gives you that Ibis Stick-like effect, and also more blocking, which is especially important, and critical damage. So, out of the 3 sets, I think the Fourth World Chestplate is the best, the LexCorp helmet, and the League of Assassins Adept Knives. In the 4th matchup, we have Challenge Dampening Field going up against the Flash, New 52 Green Lantern, and Sheikh Ahmed Habibi. Skill the match is 1,000 credits.
Begin.
Now, why do I pick the LexCorp helmet over the Gauntlet? Very simple. LexCorp helmet feels the ridiculous rot damage when you're using the LexCorp set on somebody with 5250. For example, Red Sun Superman. It also feels all of your specials, and your dot damage also has, extra effect for crit. So that's why I feel the helmet slightly outperforms the gauntlets, even though the gauntlets are really good, because you get that ridiculous heal, and it's probably the MVP in Survivor all the way through Fight 10, as it gives you that ridiculous heal and a way to come back in fights you should have no business winning. So the LexCorp set as a whole is really good. 2-piece Fourth World is really good, and I have a feeling once the League of Assassins gear is fully upgraded, that set will actually be good by itself on Superman. 231 XP, 580 credits, but that set you obviously need more. You need it on an augmented character like Superman. In the 5th matchup, we have Insurgency Green Arrow, Insurgency Deathstroke, and the Joker. Skip the match is now 5,000 credits. So on bronze cards, the League of Assassins gear, in my opinion, is not worth the basic damage, especially when you're using Deathstroke and his heavy basic damage. You really need those crits for 1227, not 300. There's a huge difference there. Deathstroke is at 2 bars, and the faster you knock people out, the faster you can do stupid shit like your eye for an eye on a Joker that's going to die in 1 shot. So, again, that's very important for finishing off Nightmare Mode quickly. $14,471 damage for the victory in the 5th fight. 234 XP. 620 credits. In the 6th matchup, we have Challenge Life Drain going up against Harley Quinn, Regime Solomon Grundy, and Wonder Woman. Skill the match is 5,000 credits.
Begin.
So in my opinion, as far as best bronze cards, it's definitely a toss-up between Deathstroke and the Flash. While the Flash can kill people quicker, the fact that Deathstroke gains power every time he knocks somebody out is actually a more useful passive in a lot of situations. As you see right there, Deathstroke pretty much getting to 3 bars, and the eye for an eye will easily wipe out Wonder Woman. The Flash would have to work a little bit in order to get that last half a bar to do it. Actually, a whole bar, because you get a half bar for knocking somebody out. 14,471 damage for the victory in the 6th fight. 236 XP. 660 credits. In the 7th matchup, we have Cyborg, New 52 The Flash, and Insurgency Lex Luthor. Skill of the match is 5,000 credits. 25% health is in play, but that should still be enough to knock out Lex Luthor from full health with 1 eye for an eye. Cyborg taking a lot of damage early, gets eliminated. New 52 The Flash is in. Takes a lot of heavy swipes there. So the Flash gets wiped out. Now for shits and giggles, we're actually going to see if we can knock out Lex Luthor from full health. I'm very confident we can do this. So running off the eye for an eye and Insurgency, Lex Luthor should be eliminated. And this is why you slot Lex Luthor in with Deathstroke. You have the option to knock people out instead of leaving them with a sliver of health. So actually it still leaves them with a sliver of health, so the Flash would have had to knock him out. But yeah, it's still extremely close. You could probably use Green Arrow and get that 5% damage and then do it. 239 XP, 700 credits. In the 8th matchup, we have Challenge Chaos going up against Regime Catwoman, Nightfall Bane, who needs to shave his ass, and Deathstroke. Middle card turns into a level 35 Elite 1. Skill of the match is 5,000 credits. So here the dream would be to just knock out Bane with basic attacks and then use the eye for an eye on Deathstroke. So Bane does come in next. There is actually Lex Luthor gets forced in. Now, because of the multiple tools of the LexCorp set, it's actually my favorite gear set because I don't have the League of Assassins gear maxed out. The reason the LexCorp set is pretty fun is because there's so many elements to it that make it good. You have to obviously have the chest plate maxed out to increase its usefulness, as a 49% life drain is not really that good. It's not reliable, especially when you only heal 40% of your health. You get the extra blocking, you get the dot damage, you get the damage taken when you're just in every second. It's a cool gear set, and in my opinion, it beats out 4th World, which is cheap. Granted, the LexCorp gauntlets can be cheap as hell, but it's not reliable either. 14,471 damage for the victory in the 8th fight. 241 XP. 740 credits. In the 9th matchup, we have Nightwing, Regime Sinestro, and Green Arrow. Skip the match is 10,000 credits.
Begin.
Nightwing and Deathstroke duking it out. Nightwing about to get eliminated. Does not get off the power drain. Sinestro comes in. So Deathstroke is at 2 bars. If Green Arrow does not get tagged in, we're going to put somebody else in place of Deathstroke, just so we don't get power drain. So Sinestro gets eliminated. We're going to go with the eye for an eye, and Green Arrow eliminated, leaving a badly injured Nightwing by himself, with 0 chance of knocking Deathstroke out. So power drain connects. Nightwing eliminated for the victory in the 9th fight. 244 XP. 780 credits. In the 10th matchup, we have Challenge Chaos for the 2nd time in a row. We're up against the New 52 Green Lantern, Regime Flash, and the Joker. Skip the match is 10,000 credits.
Begin.
Here you want to deal with Green Lantern as quickly as possible, also to get that half bar of power. So Green Lantern gets eliminated before we get tagged out. Lex Luthor and the Flash come in. This is actually the better scenario, as you don't take 25% damage knocking the Joker out. Now, of course, with the LexCorp at 4th World, you have multiple ways to just heal that right back up. Here we have to watch out for the level 2 move. Harley Quinn in the match for the first time. Lightning Kick blocked for about 800. Lex Luthor in, Lightning Kick blocked. Now keep in mind, reflecting specials actually generates power, and it's kind of like the reflect mechanic where you take damage and heal it back. And that's the mechanic that allows Godfall Superman to generate power while blocking. So the bang block, we're going to go with Harley's mallet and light the Joker's cock on fire. What you get for shooting me in the face earlier, motherfucker? I'm not dead, bro. Not enough to get rid of him. Little Flash is in. Lightning Kick connects for about 2,400.
Try to keep up.
Bring off the eye for an eye, and the Flash eliminated. Bring off the sword spin. The Joker should be eliminated for the victory in the 10th fight. That's the advantage. Also, the knife collection getting that 15% heal. 247 XP. 820 credits. So in my opinion, the 4th World set is the best survival set. The LexCorp set is kind of all around utility, and League of Assassins gear is just pure offense. It really shines once you have the adept throwing knives evolved. In the 11th matchup, we have Harley Quinn, Solomon Grundy, and Regime Doomsday. Skip matches 10,000 credits. So Regime Doomsday in this case might be able to survive at full health. We know that Solomon Grundy can't. If Harley Quinn gets slashed right in her pussy, Doomsday comes in. And Doomsday has a lot of special moves you can get out of range from if you hit him across the screen. Doomsday block spamming there. Doomsday gets eliminated. We're going to go off the eye for an eye and send Solomon Grundy to his from the grave. Now, one thing that also makes the League of Assassins gear so strong is that the Adept Knives also give you power generation as well. So you can even use the knives by itself with the 2-piece 4th World and I think that combination would be devastating by itself. 249 XP, 860 credits. So we have to make a roster change for one fight. We're going to throw in the double Green Lantern, and we're going to put in the Flash. So we're going to go with New 52, Prime Green Lantern, and we're going to throw in the Flash. Now, there's a couple ways you can actually gear the Flash. The way I like to do it is just go all-out basic damage. You can also go with the two-piece Fourth World and the Knife Collection and just get a shitload of healing. And I think we're actually going to show that off for you guys. So this is how you can actually gear the Flash to actually survive all these fights. In the 12th matchup, we have Challenge Power Surge, which is not actually radiation for once. Going up against Cyborg, Deathstroke, and Regime Bane. Skip the matches, 10,000 credits.
Begin.
So while it's a lot less basic damage, and considering it's the first time we haven't seen radiation, Power Surge with the Fourth World helmet can actually do wonders. We're going to take that point blank for about 600. Putting off the Speed Zone and Deathstroke eliminated. And Cyborg comes in. And the reason I rate the Fourth World chestplate over the helmet, it's the only way you can actually block all basic damage. You can also reflect specials and get some power that way. And 40% health is ridiculous. We got the Speed Zone and Regime Bane eliminated. So that's why in the Fourth World gear set, I think that the Fourth World chestplate actually beats out the helmet, even though it has power generation, blocking, and stun on tagging. That 40% health is just absolutely crazy. 252 XP, 3,400 credits. So the Justice League Wonder Woman Challenge Battle 1 on Nightmare difficulty is completed. And the second challenge, Deathstroke, must be on your team. So we're going to throw in Arkham Origins Batman for a couple fights. We're going to throw in Red Sun Deathstroke, and we're going to throw in Green Arrow. And we're just going to do 2 fights and then swap out for 10 onto other people. Actually, with Arkham Origins Deathstroke.
Batman.
So in the first matchup, we have Regime Flash, Insurgency Harley Quinn, and Sheikh Ahmed Habibi. Cards are level 40, Elite 5 Silver. Skip the matches, 1,000 credits.
Begin.
So, Arkham Origins Batman can make short work of these guys quickly. Get off the Winged Avenger on Sheikh Ahmed Habibi that does one-shot him. Harley Quinn is in. Bring off the Explosive Battering. If this connects, which it does not, we'll still get the 200%, healing all damage done. Harley Quinn eliminated for the victory in the first fight. 299 XP, 480 credits. In the second matchup, we have Challenge Regeneration going up against Wonder Woman, Regime Nightwing, and Nightfall Bane. Skip the matches, 1,000 credits. Now, for the last couple of challenges, they've actually taken out the multiple challenge aspect of the second battle. So, regeneration for about 221 to 245. Not that fast when you're getting hit for about 7,000. Here we're going to save our Dark Knight for Nightwing. That way we can deal with him a little bit easier. Or we can just get off a Winged Avenger and deal with him anyways for the victory in the second fight. 301 XP. 520 credits. So we're going to make a roster change. We're going to put in Arkham Origins Deathstroke. And we're just going to throw in 2 garbage gold cards. We're going to throw in double Aquaman so we can level him up a little bit. Now, I don't consider Regime Aquaman to be that bad of a card because you can actually use his 3-bar move and get a shitload of power drain off. But you have to have a lot of power generation gear to make that worthwhile. And you have to use somebody like Justice League Wonder Woman to fuel the last bar. So in the third matchup, we have Solomon Grundy, Regime Doomsday, and Insurgency Lex Luthor. Skip the matches, 1,000 credits. 25% health in play for the opponent.
Begin.
So as you can see, Deathstroke hitting for almost 10,000. He could easily hit for 10,000 with Batman and Harley Quinn. Probably more in the neighborhood of 14,000. Now, in the debate of damage gear versus crit damage, if you're using mostly basic attack, you don't even want to touch crit damage gear. Except for the Prometheum Longsword is the best in slot for Deathstroke. Here the identity crisis easily destroys Lex Luthor for the victory in the third fight. 305 XP, 560 credits. In the fourth matchup, we have Challenge Countdown going up against Regime Bane, Green Arrow, and Catwoman. Skip the match is 1,000 credits.
Begin.
So 2 minutes to complete the fight. Bane gets wiped out in a light combo. Deathstroke at 1 bar, so we're going to try the point blank. Easily wiped out Green Arrow. Catwoman comes in. And Catwoman eliminated for the victory in the fourth fight. 308 XP. 600 credits. Now, for example, the League of Assassins Adept Knives,
Deathstroke.
when you actually have it upgraded, is a really good card on Deathstroke. And the reason for that is because when you crit, that move does ridiculous damage, and then you take 30% damage from Special 1. You also gain 40% damage to Special 1. So the League of Assassins Throwing Knives with the Prometheum Longsword and a gear item like the Cloak of Destiny or even the League of Assassins Adept Hood might not be a bad choice, because then you can disable enemy specials quite a bit as well. So in the fifth matchup, we have the Joker, Regime Cyborg, and Regime Sinestro. Skip the match is 5,000 credits. The Ibis Stick is also a really solid item as well, because then you have that burn effect, and then you do even more Special 1 damage. So the League of Assassins Throwing Knives, the other item, the Prometheum Longsword, and the Ibis Stick is also a solid combination, but you can also use the Hood as well. 312 XP, 640 credits. There's a lot of gear you can use on Arkham Origins Deathstroke, and how you gear him depends on your playstyle. In the sixth matchup, we have Challenge Dampening Field going up against Black Adam, Deathstroke, and Regime Green Lantern. Skip the match is 5,000 credits. Generally, with Arkham Origins Deathstroke and the level 1 move, you want to go for maximum crit damage. However, the League of Assassins Throwing Knives is just too good to not use, because if you can hit somebody for about 200,000, this is especially important in higher ways of survival. Being able to deal 50% of that damage to both opponents is basically like having that effect on one guy. So, Arkham Origins Deathstroke with the League of Assassins Throwing Knives can actually win you the game in higher ways of survival. 314 XP, 4,680 credits. In the seventh matchup, we have Insurgency Harley Quinn, Wonder Woman, and Regime Doomsday. Skip the match is 5,000 credits.
Begin.
Harley Quinn eliminated, Wonder Woman comes in. Wonder Woman slashed out foreheads, Doomsday comes in. And we missed the 200%, so it doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but we still slash him out for the victory in the seventh fight. 317 XP, 720 credits. In the eighth matchup, we have Challenge Radiation going up against Regime Nightwing, Solomon Grundy, and Regime Doomsday. Skip the match is 5,000 credits.
Begin.
Nightwing gets eliminated, Doomsday comes in. Should have used it on Solomon Grundy, but Point Blank eradicates Doomsday. So Solomon Grundy is in. Cleaver Spin connects for 43.85. And Solomon Grundy eliminated for the victory in the eighth fight. 321 XP. 760 credits. In the ninth matchup, we have Nightfall, Bane, Regime Flash, and Green Arrow. Skip the matches now, 10,000 credits.
Begin.
And I really can't wait to show off Arkham Origins Deathstroke with the League of Assassins Throwing Knives maxed out. Hopefully within the next couple of weeks we can do that. We have until January 11th for the League of Assassins gear, so plenty of time to do that after work. So Green Arrow eliminated. We're going to go off the eye for an eye and get rid of the Flash. Keep in mind, because the bonus 8% damage per promotion does way more than a lot of people. 128,742 damage for the victory in the 9th fight. 323 XP, 800 credits. And we received 3 energy cards. For the 10th matchup, we have Challenge Chaos going up against Catwoman, Regime Doomsday, and Sheikh Ahmed Habibi. Skip the match is 10,000 credits. So this fight could be extremely quick or extremely long depending on how it goes. Catwoman wiped out in 2 hits. Doomsday comes in. And he gets wiped out in 3 shots. Black Adam comes in. And at 1 bar, we do manage to avoid chaos, even though that was nowhere near 200% for the victory in the 10th fight. 327 XP, 840 credits. In the 11th matchup, we have Insurgency Lex Luthor, Insurgency Harley Quinn, and Regime Nightwing. Skip the match is 10,000 credits.
Begin.
Lex Luthor eliminated. Nightwing comes in, who takes half damage from base attacks. Pick off the level 1 move. And easily wipes out Nightwing. So Harley Quinn comes in. Gets slashed out in 4 hits for the victory in the 11th fight. So he gets slashed right in her pussy. 330 XP. 880 credits. In the 12th matchup, we have Challenge Regeneration going up against Regime Cyborg, who is black, the Joker, and Deathstroke. Skip the match is 10,000 credits.
Begin.
Regeneration for about 273 to 298. Not that fast when you can get hit for 6,000. Actually, 9,900. The Cyborg already at 2 bars. The Joker comes in. So there's the Toxic Death for 24,000. Cyborg with the Sonic Disruptor. And we're going to heal a good portion of that back with the Point Blank. Almost wipes Deathstroke out. And Deathstroke eliminated for the victory in the 12th fight, as the heavy combo even hits for 7464. Pretty good. 332 XP. 1,380 credits. So the Justice League Wonder Woman Challenge Battle 2 on Nightmare difficulty is completed. Now we have a bronze booster pack. Inside we receive a Lex Luthor, which gives us like 15 promotions for him. Bolt of Lightning, which is New 52, the Flash's level 2 move. And Laughing Gas, which is the Joker's attack boost. So the 3rd challenge, only bronze or silver characters are along your team. We're actually going to try something a little bit different here. We're going to try not to min-max with all of our gold and silver cards. So we're going to try bronze Catwoman and Cyborg with Black Adam. But what we're going to do with Black Adam is we're going to give him double 4th world, and we're going to give him the knife collection. We're going to try to do the 3rd fight without actually spending energy. And for Lex Luthor, for anybody curious, we have a lot of promotions for Lex Luthor. We are now up to 24 extra Lex Luthors. That's insane. In the first matchup, we have Killer Frost, Mortal Kombat X Scorpion, and Hawkgirl. Gold cards are level 30, Elite 1 and 2. Skip the match is 5,000 credits, and this is a fight where having power generation is extremely good.
Begin.
Now, Black Adam has no way to crit, so the 4th world gear could work against him, but it probably won't because the healing is just ridiculous with the 4th world set. So we're going to go with the Arabian Sand Shocker on Killer Frost to basically negate any special that he does. That's blocked for about 4,000. As you see, really not taking much damage. We do have to watch out for the Black Ice, as Killer Frost does like to use that level 2. Mortal Kombat Scorpion in with the Flip Kick, blocked for about 1,600. So as you see, greatly out-healing it, not really even taking any damage. I'm thinking we might have to go more offensive, like, for example, Lexport. So Hawkgirl snares Sheikh Ahmed Habibi, doesn't really matter. Mace Charge blocked for 630. Mace Charge blocked for 900. Now 50% dampening is just really annoying. It does make it a lot harder to get to 3 bars, so this would work a lot faster in normal circumstances. Here we're going to go with the Electric Burst on Killer Frost. And that does not get River, so we have to get off another one. Killer Frost eliminated. Mortal Kombat X Scorpion at 2 bars. We got the Arabian Sand Shocker on Scorpion. He even blocking enough to get rid of him. Hawkgirl comes back in. Mace Charge blocked for 726. Mace Charge connects. So yeah, power dampening is really annoying. That's the only thing slowing this down is Hawkgirl gets eliminated for the difficult, long, annoying victory in the first fight. 275 XP. 500 credits. In the second matchup, we have Challenge Chaos going up against Batgirl, New 52 Nightwing, and Red Sun Green Lantern. Skip the match is 5,000 credits. So everybody starting off at 1 bar is super annoying, but the dampening field is gone. Have to block. We only have 1 silver card. So Black Adam's going to have to struggle to get to 3 bars to deal with Red Sun Green Lantern. Now, Catwoman normally can't do much damage. If we have the silver variant, she probably could. Art of Deception is blocked for about 2,200. So Cyborg is in, who is black. We have the racist power couple in. Art of Deception also gets blocked. Nightwing is at 2 bars, as is Green Lantern. So Green Lantern comes in first, which is exactly what we want. Bring out the Teth of the BB and try to get rid of him. That's enough to knock him out. Power Drain block for about 670. Cyborg in. That's blocked. So Batgirl almost at 2 bars. That could be super annoying. Catwoman in, almost at 3 bars. Bring off the 9 lives on New 52 Nightwing and take out about half of his health. $68.21. Batgirl is in at 2 bars. The redemption on Catwoman pretty much does nothing. Cyborg takes the redemption. That wipes him out. I'm going to do the slow beatdown on Batgirl. The Raving Sand Shocker. This is actually the slow and painful process of doing the third battle. I really don't like doing this. That Lone Bird does some damage to Black Adam, but it puts him at 2 bars. Catwoman gets forced in. Cat Claws on New 52 Nightwing. And because of the lightning shield, that is enough to get rid of him for the victory in the second fight. 278 XP. 540 credits, but this would be the safe way if you don't want to spend energy to actually do the fight. So what we're going to do now is we're going to throw in Silver Deathstroke. We're going to put in Green Lantern. We're going to put in Regime Green Lantern, and we're going to throw in Insurgency Lex Luthor. We should only need Deathstroke and Green Lantern in this case. We're going to put Knife Collection, Prometheum Longsword, and the Power to Scream a Stick on Deathstroke. With Green Lantern, we're going to go with the more offensive LexCorp set, which actually works really good, and I don't give a shit about Insurgency Lex Luthor. In the third matchup, we have Balls of Steel, General Zod, the Killing Joke Joker, and John Stewart Green Lantern, who is black. Cards are made at level 30. Skip the match is 5,000 credits. So if Deathstroke were to go down, we have another out in Green Lantern. But Green Lantern is basically what fuels the ridiculous shit because of the 25% power generation. So there's Zod's emergency barrier. Kryptonian rifle blocked for 1936. Zod pretty much gone. Deathstroke almost at 3 bars. So we're going to go off the eye for an eye. John Stewart, Green Lantern eliminated, leaving Insurgency Joker by himself, who cannot eat 25% health away from somebody. So I'm going to bring in Green Lantern. Why is he the Flash again? What the hell is this shit? This is the second time in a row we've had this. Good lord, NetherRealm. Okay, I want to see a special here. What does he do? Come on. What? That is not a bang. What the fuck is this shit? What?
You won't know what hit you.
And he's even got the Joker. What the hell is this shit? You can't click on it though. That is just so fucking weird. Wow. Remember in Nightmare of the last challenge, I believe it was Arkham Knight Harley Quinn, they had this garbage too. 26,216 damage for the hilarious victory in the third fight. I guess they figure it's a comic act, but it's kind of funny you couldn't click on the cards. 280 XP, 580 credits. In the fourth matchup, we have Challenge Power Surge going up against Zatanna, Static, who is black, and Arkham Origins Deathstroke. Cards gain a level of 31. Skip the match is 5,000 credits.
Begin.
So Zatanna about to get eliminated. Static is in. I think I actually want to save my specials for Arkham Origins Deathstroke, because he is the biggest threat in the fight. We can probably eliminate somebody from full health with his block-breaking special. So we are at 3 bars. Static almost wiped out. Pick off the eye for an eye as Arkham Origins Deathstroke tags in and get rid of him. So this will actually be easy. We'll just slash him once. Now, I have to slash him again for the victory in the fourth fight. 283 XP. 620 credits. In the fifth matchup, we have Regime Killer Frost, Metahuman the Flash, and Ares. Cards are still level 31. Skip the match is now 10,000 credits.
Begin.
The Metahuman the Flash comes in, running off the eye for an eye, and immediately get rid of him, as his basic attack can be really powerful. So Cold as Ice is blocked for about 1,700. To get in Green Lantern, and the LexCorp set stuns. Cold as Ice blocked for about 700. And Ares and Deathstroke come back in. That's blocked for about 4,000. Point Blank will partially heal, although it's a lot reduced because of Killer Frost. It's only a 10% heal. Ares gets wiped out, and the Point Blank on Killer Frost should get rid of it for the victory in the fifth fight. 286 XP. 660 credits. In the sixth matchup, we have Challenge Radiation going up against Raven, Red Sun, Deathstroke, and Balls of Steel Superman. Skip the match is 10,000 credits.
Begin.
So in this scenario, we want to use Green Lantern, because he can get up to 3 bars and not do nearly as much damage. If you get to 3 bars, it's going to wipe him out, and the Twilight's End doesn't do much damage, also gets reflected because of the LexCorp set. So running off the Beware My Power and Raven Eliminate. It's very important to use Green Lantern instead of Deathstroke, because Deathstroke would just wipe her out, and you'd pretty much lose him because you'd swap health. So Balls of Steel Superman is in. Now we're going to get in Deathstroke. Radiation for about 1% health a second. A Ground Smash proc could be devastating as well. So we're going to get in Lex Luthor. The Orbital Strike is not going to do a whole lot of damage, but it's going to prevent damage on Deathstroke just in case. So there's Red Sun Deathstroke. Sword's been blocked for about 2,400. We're going to go off the eye for an eye and get rid of it. So Ground Smash does not proc, block for 7856. And we're going to heal up Green Lantern for the victory in the sixth fight. $288 XP. 6,700 credits. In the seventh matchup, we have Insurgency, Batman, Green Lantern, Sinestro, and Aquaman. Cards gain a level of 32. Skip the match is 10,000 credits.
Begin.
We're going to try to do 2 fights with a B team and then throw Black Adam in for 3. The first time we've actually done this without spending energy, as I do want to try to conserve it, as multiplayer does use a lot of energy up. and having to use 6 for no reason kind of sucks. So we're going to go the Eye for an Eye and Green Lantern Sinestro eliminated. Not to mention we also have to use at least 3 in the 5th battle. So that doesn't help either. Aquaman is in, taking heavy damage. Trinitas hits for 2850. We're just gonna try to patch that up. Turbine Smash on Aquaman hits for 6977. We did not get a heal. But we're gonna go the Orbital Strike. Aquaman should be eliminated unless he blocks it. Yes, he does. The 1% damage from the LexCorp helmet doing some work as Aquaman gets eliminated by Lex Luthor for the victory in the 7th fight. 291 XP, 740 credits. Alright, so now we're going to do a pretty weird roster change. What we're going to do is we're going to throw in Cyborg, we're going to throw in Catwoman, so we have the racist power couple, and we're going to throw in Insurgency Harley Quinn just for a little bit more damage. Cyborg. Now with Regime Cyborg, we're going to give him the Ibis Stick, the 4th World Godly Helmet, and we're going to give him the Azerothian Cloak. His main purpose here is to just destroy people with super moves.
Cyborg.
And with Catwoman, we're going to give Catwoman basic damage. We're going to give her the Knife Collection Prometheum Longsword and the powered Eskrima sticks.
Catwoman.
You can also use Catwoman to just get more crit damage, but because her gear item isn't maxed out, I don't recommend it. Now, we're going to give Harley Quinn the 4th World Godly Chest Plate, the dual 357 revolvers, and we're going to give her the 4th World Mace, giving her the heal.
Harley Quinn.
So in the 8th matchup, we have Challenge Regeneration going up against Mortal Kombat Scorpion, New 52 Nightwing, and Regime Wonder Woman. Skill the match is 10,000 credits, and who wants to see Cyborg get to 3 bars in like 4 hits?
Begin.
Well, it'll probably be about 10, but it's pretty damn close. That's 7 hits up to 2 bars. Bring off the target lock and don't mess with the black man. Very cheap, very overpowered, but it does work pretty well. You just obviously can't take specials. Try to basic attack our way to 3 bars. Bring off a 2nd target lock and don't mess with the black man. And because they still haven't fixed his 50% power generation all the time, we're going to take advantage of it. And this is the example of NetherRealm not fixing kind of worthless shit. But then again, it does make Cyborg actually usable, as in the previous state is kind of bad. But Cyborg is actually not a bad card with this situation here. As we're going to go off a 3rd target lock, don't mess with the black man. $23,709 damage for the victory in the 8th fight. 293 XP. 780 credits. In the 9th matchup, we have Arkham Origins, the Joker, Godfall Superman, and Arrow Green Arrow. Cards gain a level of 33. Skip the match is now 15,000 credits.
Begin.
I'm going to show off Catwoman for a moment. As she is doing some decent basic damage. Arkham Origins, the Joker eliminated. Godfall Superman is in. She is a pretty fast attacker. Flying Punch block for 2938. The biggest weakness Catwoman has is her low health pool. If it wasn't for that, she'd actually be a pretty solid card, but that does make her quite a bit weaker. Which is why Catwoman is Cyborg's nigga. I'm going to go off the 9 lives and get rid of Green Arrow with a big-ass boner. Actually, barely survives that, so we're just going to kick him right in the face. And while we're at it, we're going to kick, or just slash away at Godfall Superman for the victory in the 9th fight. 296 XP, 820 credits. And we receive 3 energy cards. In the 10th matchup, we have Challenge Countdown going up against Luchador Bane, Doomsday, and Red Sun Batman. Cards gain a level of 34. Skip the match is 15,000 credits.
Begin.
Cyborg board pretty much at 3 bars. We're going to get Catwoman. That Rage Slam does some damage. Doomsday comes in. So we're probably going to try to save our target lock for Red Sun Batman. There he is. So we're going to go off the target lock and don't mess with the black man. I don't care if Ben Affleck plays you, nigga. Adam West got nothing on you. The Rage Slam off the stun actually connects. And we're going to go off the Nigger Fist on Luchador Bane. That is enough to get rid of him for the victory in the 10th fight. Don't Rage Slam into me, bitch. I'll punch you. 299 XP. 860 credits. In the 11th matchup, we have Darkseid, the Old Man from Pawn Stars, and Shazam. Cards remain at level 34. Skip the match with 15,000 credits.
Begin.
But as far as all 3 gear sets go, the main weakness it has is that you basically sacrifice basic damage for utility effects. The gear set's pretty strong as a whole, you better believe it. Especially if you have a 5250 with a strong level 1 move. Cleaver Spin connects on purpose. Jabbing away at Solomon Grundy. I'm going to go off another target lock. Don't mess with the black man. I don't care if you smell like anus. Shazam is in almost at 2 bars. Boltazoos blocked for 1992. Boltazoos blocked for 1992. I'm going to go off the target lock. Don't mess with the black man. Barely survives that. So we're going to scratch him right in the face for the victory in the 11th fight. $301 XP. 900 credits. In the 12th matchup, we have Challenge Countdown going up against Regime Raven, Elseworld the Flash, and Animated Harley Quinn. Cards gain a level of 35. Skip the match is 15,000 credits. 20% damage and attack or power generation in play. The biggest annoyance here is Elseworld the Flash if he triggers his bullet time, because it basically leaves you incapable of doing anything until he gets off a special move. Look off the target lock and don't mess with the black man. And you saw exactly how quickly, about 5 seconds to get the full power. Could have actually used the League of Assassins Deathmatch. That would have gave us more power generation than the Azarathi Float. Lightning Kick is blocked. Lightning Kick blocked again. Looking off a second target lock. Don't mess with the black man. I'll punch you, nigga. Don't be a racist mofo like Hulk Hogan, brother. So Harley Quinn is in. We're gonna get Catwoman in. We'll make this a bitch fight. Hammer Slam block for about 2,200. Actually, for about 2,600. We're got the 9 lives and Animated Harley Quinn eliminated. $18,792 damage for the victory in the 12th fight. 304 XP. 940 credits. So the Justice League Wonder Woman Challenge Battle 3 on Nightmare difficulty is completed. And we're going to receive 15,000 credits. In the 4th matchup, Doomsday must be on your team. We're going to start off with the Jolly Green Giant. We're going to make sure we use Gold Doomsday for the final 5 fights. So we're going to use Sheikh Ahmed Habibi. And how strong are these cards? Not that bad. So we're going to throw in Crypto Lex Luthor in the 3rd slot. Just to give Black Adam a little more health. We're probably just going to go the damage roll. We shouldn't have a problem with these fights. And actually, Insurgency is full. No, he's not. I hate how they bug the stamina. So we're going to give Black Adam the Knife Collection, Prometheum Longsword, and the Powered Eskrima stick.
Black Adam.
In the first matchup, we have Animated Harley Quinn, Shazam, and Red Sun Batman. All cards are level 35 Elite 3. Skip the match is 5,000 credits.
Begin.
Animated Harley Quinn quickly eliminated. Shazam is in. Bolt of Zeus blocked for 7341. We're just going to heal that right back up. Red Sun Batman is in. Explosive Battering block breaks for about 7,000. We're just going to heal that right back up too. So Shazam is in. Bolt of Zeus hits for 14,000. He's going to heal most of that back up again. Shazam eliminated. Red Sun Batman comes in. I'm going to go with another Arabian Sand Shocker. Red Sun Batman eliminated for the victory in the first fight. $361 XP. 520 credits. In the second matchup, we have Challenge Countdown going up against Arrow, Green Arrow, Regime, Wonder Woman, and Aquaman. Skip the match is 5,000 credits.
Begin.
Arrow, Green Arrow taking a beating. 2 minutes to complete the fight. Arrow, Green Arrow gets destroyed quickly. Aquaman comes in. Aquaman getting down on health. Wonder Woman comes in. We're going to try to power our way to 3 bars. Actually, we're going to go off the Arabian Sandstorm. That is enough to get rid of her. Atlantean Hero will summon a little bitch, or I'll probably die in like 2 hits. I was going to take like 4 hits. 5 hits. And the Arabian Sand Shocker on Aquaman should easily get rid of him for the victory in the second fight after we bitch slap him. Your hero is weak, mortal. 364 XP, 560 credits. In the third matchup, we have Balls of Steel Superman, Ares, and Arkham Origins Deathstroke. Cards gain a level of 36. Skip the match is 5,000 credits.
Begin.
Balls of Superman trying to get the better of Black Adam. Flying Punch connects for 9480, so we're just going to heal that back up. Balls of Steel Superman eliminated. Ares comes in. And who wants to see Roast Arkham Origins Deathstroke? Ares gets eliminated after blocking that. Deathstroke and Lex Luthor come in. If we can actually stall long enough to get that level 1 move, it actually does not crit, so Crypto Lex Luthor is still in there. And Deathstroke at 1 bar. Who wants to see Deathstroke just wipe himself out? There we go. That did not crit either, and the Arabian Sand Shocker pretty much heals that back up. Still the victory in the third fight. I thought it would do a lot more damage, but unfortunately not. 367 XP. 600 credits. In the fourth matchup, we have Challenge Radiation going up against John Stewart, Green Lantern, who is black, Hawkgirl, and Reverse Flash. Cards are level 36 Elite 3. Skip the match is 5,000 credits. Now, the interesting thing about Reverse Flash is that for the first 3 specials or any like dot damage, it's going to just cellular regenerate back up. If the move would overkill him, I believe he actually heals the full health. It's really annoying. But if you just hammer him quickly with special moves, you really don't notice it. Pick off the Arabian Sand Shocker and get a heal on Black Adam. That pretty much wipes her out and triggers Hawkgirl's emergency barrier. Keep in mind, John Stewart Green Lantern's barrier did not trigger yet. So we don't want to use the Arabian Sand Shocker. There is the emergency barrier on Green Lantern. Parallel nature would be pretty bad. But we're going to go off the electric burst and stop that. So now Reverse Flash is in. So Out of Time does do some damage. We're probably going to have to heal. Now we definitely have to heal. And we got the electric burst on Hawkgirl. And for some reason, reverse flash healed that, so we're just going to try to trigger a second. That one is blocked. Sully regenerates that too. We're going to go off the Cutlass Dust and try to stall time. So Black Adam can come back in and just go ham. Reverse Flash pretty much killed himself there. There's the emergency barrier. We're going to get in Crypto Lex Luthor. We're going to go off the coordinates received, and Reverse Flash should be eliminated. I've never seen him solely regenerate a super move, so we'll see if that holds true. 9,396 damage for the victory in the fourth fight. 370 XP. 640 credits. In the fifth matchup, we have Boss Solomon Grundy, Doomsday, and Godfall Superman. Cards remain at level 36. Skip the match is 10,000 credits.
Begin.
Boss Solomon Grundy quickly gaining damage, but that damage means nothing if you can't hit your opponent. So Doomsday is in. Black Adam barely over a bar. Doomsday at 1 bar. We have to be a little bit careful to block. Looks like he's not going to use a special either, so Doomsday eliminated. Godfall Superman is in. Card like Hot Girl is extremely fun with Black Adam because you got a lot more uptime on your shield. As we off the Test Ahmed Habibi. Godfall Superman eliminated. 72,818 damage for the victory in the fifth fight. 374 XP. 680 credits. Now we're going to have to make our first roster change. We're going to throw in Silver Doomsday for 2 fights. Once again, we're going to use Arkham Origins Batman. And we're going to throw in Arkham Knight Batman as well. As you see, I haven't really played outside of challenges too much in the last few weeks. We're going to use the Knife Collection, Prometheum Longsword, and I believe we're actually going to use the Batmobile. So we can pretty much super move the first guy out and then just kill everybody else. In the sixth matchup, we have Challenge Chaos going up against New 52 Nightwing, Green Lantern Sinestro, and Red Sun Deathstroke. Cards gain both a level and a promotion to 37 Elite 4. Skip the match is 10,000 credits.
Begin.
We're going to go off the Dark Knight, New 52 Nightwing eliminated, Green Lantern Sinestro, and Deathstroke will take about 20,000 damage. $24,319. Sinestro about to go down. There he goes. Red Sun Deathstroke comes in. There should be a force out momentarily. Let's take more Special 1 and power. So we're going to go off the Arkham Assault on Deathstroke, who is blocking. That's still enough to get rid of him for the victory in the sixth fight as he gets hit right in the nuts. 377 XP. 8,720 credits. In the seventh matchup, we have Batman, Static, and Insurgency Joker. Skip the match is 10,000 credits.
Begin.
So Batman taking heavy damage. We're just going to wipe him out. Explosive Batarang to 3 bars. Just not even wait for him to come in. Just let him tag out. Come on, Static.
The gloves are off.
Good boy. We got the Dark Knight and the Joker eliminated. Keep in mind, because of the invulnerability, Batman will not take damage. You can also use that to avoid the damage from the Joker's last lap. So Arkham Knight Batman comes in. We're going to give him power as well, so Batman will wipe him out. And the Arkham Assault on Static does a lot of damage. It's for 8748. Static with the taser trap almost gets rid of Arkham Knight Batman. There we go with the explosive Batarang.
You like discipline.
Arkham Knight Batman back in. Knock at 1 bar, so taser trap will get rid of him. But we're going to go off the Supernova and Static eliminated for the victory in the seventh fight. No chance of survival there. 379 XP as Arkham Knight Batman gets 3,806. That is not 10%. 760 credits. We're Alright, so now for the next 5 fights, we're going to use double Banes, and we're going to throw in Doomsday. We really don't need anybody beyond that, because Doomsday is just a massive, tough son of a bitch. We're going to give him the Cloak of Destiny, the Prometheum Longsword, and the Netherrealm combo.
Doomsday.
In the 8th matchup, we have Challenge Life Drain, going up against Regime Raven, Darkside, and Bane. Cards gain a level of 38 Elite 4. Skip the match is 10,000 credits.
Begin.
10,000 damage from Doomsday easily wipes out Raven. Darkside comes in. The Mega Blast connects. Darkside eliminated, and we're going to go off the Mass Destruction. Bane gets eradicated. $83,499 damage for the victory in the 8th fight. 383 XP. 800 credits. In the 9th matchup, we have Mortal Kombat X Scorpion, Arkham Origins the Joker, and Insurgency Batman. Skip the match is now 15,000 credits.
Begin.
Mortal Kombat X Scorpion gets dominated. Arkham Origins the Joker is in. He's going to suffer the same fate here momentarily. Arkham Origins the Joker eliminated, and the Earthshake on Insurgency Batman easily wipes him out for the victory in the 9th fight as he takes hell damage. Although one number up. 386 XP. 840 credits. And we receive 3 more energy cards. In the 10th matchup, we have Challenge Life Drain for the 2nd time in a row, going up against Zod, Raven, and Zatanna. Cards gain a level of 39 Elite 4. Skip the match is 15,000 credits.
Begin.
So Zod gets eliminated. Raven comes in next, which is really bad. Or is it? Does it really matter? Here we're going to take the Twilight's End on purpose. The reason for that is so we can generate power to get the 2 bars. Earthshake at about half health will pretty much decimate her. Let's hit her a little bit more just to be safe. Oh, Zatanna comes in. Fire Kid blocked for 3771. So Zatanna gets eliminated. We're going to get off the Mass Destruction. And Raven eliminated. So by being greedy with our power, we actually turn that more in our favor. 83,499 damage for the victory in the 10th fight. 390 XP. 880 credits. In the 11th matchup, we have Cassandra Cain, Batgirl, Killer Frost, and Lobo. Cards are level 39 Elite 4. Skip the match is 15,000 credits. Now this fight could go extremely south if we do not knock out Cassandra Cain, Batgirl before she tags out. Her clunky ass fast moves can be annoying. We do knock out Cassandra Cain, Batgirl, so this fight is over with. Lobo can't do much damage, and Killer Frost only does damage at 2 bars. Killer Frost about to go down. There she goes. Lobo comes in. What is he going to do to do that? Absolutely nothing. You greasy, smoky piece of shit. Lobo easily eliminated for the victory in the 11th fight as Doomsday barely broke a sweat. 392 XP. 920 credits. In the 12th matchup, we have Challenge Regeneration, going up against 600 Wonder Woman, Arkham Origins, Deathstroke, and Regime Hawkgirl. Cards gain a level of 40 Elite 4. Skip the match is 15,000 credits. 30% damage and power generation for both female characters, and we know what Arkham Origins Deathstroke is capable of. Hawkgirl also stops specials for 6 seconds after tagging in, I believe, and tagging out. So regeneration for about 400 to 500 on Deathstroke. That does crit for some decent damage. And And there's the shocking off of Hot Girl blocking specials. Mace charge block for 60-96. As long as Doomsday gets an elimination, we shouldn't have a problem. We're going to make sure it's on Deathstroke because he does a lot more damage. So Doomsday almost back to full life even after taking a critical point blank. Mace charge block for 69-67. And Hot Girl eliminate for the victory in the 12th fight as Doomsday back to full health. 395 XP, 1,440 credits. So the Justice League Wonder Woman Challenge Battle 4 on Nightmare difficulty is completed, giving me my 15,000 credits. And in the silver pack we receive a Regime Sinestro, Tricky Bat, which is Batman Beyond's level 2 move, and Thermofrost Accident, which is Killer Frost health boost. So in the 5th challenge, Lobo must be on your team, and this is where things get annoying. So as you see, Arkham Origins Batman has about 20 minutes before he can actually do 3 fights. So we're going to use regular Lobo as he is immune to power drains, and it really doesn't matter because cards suck. We're going to start off with double Martian Manhunter.
Martian Manhunter.
So with Blackest Night Martian Manhunter, we're going to give him the Ibis Stick and double Fourth World. With regular Martian Manhunter, we're going to give him the Cloak of Destiny. We're going to give him the Knife Collection. And should we use the League of Assassins Adept Hood or the Initiate Blade? I don't think Life Drain on Combo Ender actually does much. The Throwing Knives is power generation. I think we're going to actually go with that. Because getting up to 2 bars is a big deal. Actually, do we want to use basic damage then instead of the Knife Collection? I don't think we're going to really need to worry about healing that much. So that would be the, I believe, the League of Assassins Adept Hood. So kind of deciding on some gear here. League of Assassins Adept Hood is crit chance, more damage, and special run, but he can't actually crit. So I think we're actually just going to go with double damage here. I don't think the throwing knives are worth it in that case. In the first matchup, we have Red Sun, Batman, Hawk Girl, and Aquaman. Cards start off at level 40 Elite 4. Skip the match is 30,000 credits. Now, what makes Blackest Night Martian Manhunter super annoying is that he has that life drain phase which heals 100% of the damage dealt. And if it's a super move, it could be a lot of health healed. Granted, it does have weaker effects at higher levels. Especially in Survivor with the whole life drain aspect nerf. So Hawk Girl is in. Taking a little bit of damage. Mace charge block for 42-48. There's some mental damage on Hawk Girl. Only hits for 920. Power Drain does prevent the special move from Hawk Girl. So Aquaman is in. We're going to go with the Son of Mars and get rid of him. Hawk Girl comes back and we're just going to punch her out. Red Sun Batman is in. Stay down block. Does some decent damage, however. About 20,000. There's a stun, so we're going to punch out Red Sun Batman. And we're going to go off a second Son of Mars. Red Sun Batman eliminated. $11,543 damage for the victory in the first fight. 392 XP. 540 credits. In the second matchup, we have Challenge Radiation going up against Red Sun, Green Lantern, Arkham Origins, Deathstroke, and Ares. Skip the match is 30,000 credits. Red Sun, Green Lantern cannot be crit or stunned, so this could be a difficult fight. We're probably going to have to use heavy attacks on Green Lantern just to wear him down quicker. Turbine Smash block for 81-53. Alright, so Arkham Origins Deathstroke comes in. We can get a stun. This is going to be great. We don't get one. That crit is really bad. So we're going to have to get off some phase assaults and try to heal some health back. Get a power drain. That's pretty good on Deathstroke. Now we're going to get off another Hentai Tentacles. That hits for 19,000. So Red Sun Green Lantern is back in. We're going to get off one more phase assault and probably switch to Lobo to mitigate some damage away from Martian Manhunter. And the hook charge is not going to do much damage, but it's going to get him closer to getting eliminated. Although Blackest Night Martian Manhunter is at 2 bars. So I think we're just going to go for it with the Soul Survivor. I don't think this is going to knock him out, but we're still going to try. And Point Blank does wipe out Blackest Night Martian Manhunter, so our health advantage is gone. We have to still wipe out Deathstroke as quickly as possible. Ares is at 2 bars, so a Godsmack could be devastating at this point. So we're going to switch to Lobo right away. Chooses to use the Weapons of War, which is perfectly fine. Unfortunately, he does not use another Weapons of War. He is almost at 2 bars, so a Power Drain would be really good. There it is. Weapons of War does connect. But at this point, does Ares have enough to actually deal with Martian Manhunter? We can heal up quite a bit. And Ares does not have a lot of health. So we're going to go up another Phase Assault. Knife Collection definitely MVP during this fight, since we're not using double Fourth Will. If Ares gets to 1 bar, although we still have more healing, he is block spamming quite a bit. That is keeping him in the fight. He is at 1 bar, so we have to block his special. Ares eliminated for the victory in the second fight. 395 XP. 580 credits. In the third matchup, we have Elseworld the Flash, Balls of Steel Superman, and Reverse Flash. Skip the match is 30,000 credits. So the best way of dealing with Reverse Flash is just get off a super move. So we're going to try to save our power for that. Elseworld the Flash taking heavy damage. Double power drains. There's the bullet time, so that'll prevent him from doing anything until a special happens. Martian Manhunter already at 2.5 bars. That's blocked for about 4,000. So there is Reverse Flash. We're going to go off the Son of Mars and get rid of him. So Elseworld the Flash gets wiped out. Balls of Steel Superman in by himself against the entire team, and Martian Manhunter is still pretty good on health. Here, power drains can be really good because if he procs any special moves, they can do a lot of damage. That power drain prevents ground smash from proccing. We're going to go off the Pillar Slam on Balls of Steel Superman. He does block it. Flying Punch block for 887. And we're going to go off the Son of Mars so you can actually see the life drain in effect with the super move. Now, even in the life drain phase, it does work on super moves, which is really powerful. 11,543 damage for the victory in the third fight, as you guys saw that heal. 399 XP, 620 credits. So we're going to make our second roster change. I think we're going to use Bounty Hunter Lobo for the rest of the fight. And we have to pick our gold cards wisely. We can only use 2 gold cards in the final matchup. So we're going to use Bounty Hunter Lobo. And I think we're going to go with double Wonder Woman to start off. So we're going to go with 600 Wonder Woman and with Regime Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
So with this Wonder Woman, we're going to give her basic damage gear, Knife Collection, Longsword, and the Eskrima Sticks.
Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman.
And with Regime Wonder Woman, we're actually going to go with the LexCorp set. A little bit more offensive than the Fourth World. In the fourth matchup, we have Challenge Chaos going up against Regime Wonder Woman, Bane, and Arrow Green Arrow. Skip the match is 30,000 credits. And also the LexCorp set does work against Arrow Green Arrow, as she'll actually gain power instead of losing. So as you see, 600 Wonder Woman already at 1.5 bars. Wonder Woman not even at a bar yet. Shield Toss blocked for 5824. And Wonder Woman with the stun. We're just going to go off the Shield Toss and get rid of her. So Bane comes in. Rage Slam blocked for 2415. And we're going to go off the Justice Javelin and get rid of Fat Stinky Bane, leaving Green Arrow by himself. Electric Arrow blocked for 3725. Please tag in Regime Wonder Woman. I want to show the power drain reversal. There we go. With the stun effect. So, if he does an arrow and not a Canary's Kiss, you go to 3 bars, and that is actually really bad. But we still got the Justice Javelin. Arrow, green arrow, eliminate. I did keep my guard down, hoping that he'd use an electric arrow, but the Canary's Kiss is hard to block if you're not already blocking. 75,732 damage for the victory in the 4th fight. 401 XP. 660 credits. In the 5th matchup, we have Insurgency, Batman, Shazam, and Zatanna. Skip the match is 40,000 credits.
Begin.
600 Wonder Woman at 2 bars, Batman at 1 bar. Explosive Batarang blocked for about 3,000. Zatanna comes in, we're off the Justice Javelin and get rid of it. So Batman back in. We're gonna get in Regime Wonder Woman almost at 2 bars. Explosive Batarang hit. Wonder Woman almost at 3 bars already. And Batman about to go down. I don't think he can rot away any more health. Look off the Justice Javelin and Shazam should be eliminated. 75,732 damage for the victory in the 5th fight. 405 XP. 700 credits. In the 6th matchup, we have Challenge Regeneration going up against Animated Harley Quinn, Lobo, and New 52 Nightwing. Cards gain a promotion to level 40 Elite 5. Skip the match is 40,000 credits. All 3 cards can still be wiped out with a super move, no problem.
Begin.
So Harley Quinn at 1 bar, Wonder Woman almost at 2. We don't want to use a super move on Harley Quinn. And I really want to fuck with New 52 Nightwing. That bag of tricks will heal Animated Harley Quinn, so now it's a little more tempting to use the Justice Javelin out. So if Lobo comes in, we'll keep 600 Wonder Woman in. If Nightwing comes in, we're going to fuck with him with Regime Wonder Woman. There is Lobo. We're going to try to work our way to 3 bars as quickly as possible and deal with Lobo. So Lone Bird could be annoying as hell. And this could backfire if he uses that instead of a power drain. Hook charge blocked for about 9,000. Wonder Woman is getting down on health. It should probably just shield toss and heal some health back, just to be safe. In case he does use a Lone Bird. Well, we did get to 3 bars, so we just got the Justice Javelin. Unfortunately, no power drain reversals for the Wonder Woman. Charge blocked. And Lobo eliminate for the victory in the 6th fight as Bounty Hunter Lobo does absolutely nothing. 408 XP. 740 credits. Yes, I know he tagged in. That doesn't count. Alright, so we need 2 more guys. I think we're going to go with Regime Superman and Red Sun Solomon Grundy next. So with Regime Superman, we're just going to load him up with the usual damage.
Superman.
So we're going to give him the Knife Collection, Prometheum Longsword, and the Powered Eskrima Stick.
Superman.
And for Red Sun Solomon Grundy, I think we're going to go full 4th world because if we actually use him, it's going to be for the Dead's Blood, nothing else.
Solomon Grundy.
So in the 7th matchup, we have Regime Hawkgirl, the Killing Joke Joker, and Doomsday with the Insurgency Joker. So I think this is the same problem we had in the last challenge, so prepare to see a Bronze Flash. Skip the match is 40,000 credits. And we have a 173,000 health Solomon Grundy in the 9th battle, so we might actually switch out to the Ibis-Stick. Hawkgirl taking a lot of damage, and there is the Joker. Why do they keep doing this? You had 3 weeks to fix the problem, why didn't you do it? So, the Flash gets eliminated, not the Joker. Doomsday takes a punch for 11,000. Ultimate liftoff block for 79.87. Doomsday eliminated. That shock and awe will prevent the attack on Hawk Girl off the tag. But we're going off the Heat Vision. Regime Hawk Girl eliminated for the victory in the 7th fight. $410 XP. 780 credits. In the 8th matchup, we have Challenge Countdown going up against Green Lantern, Sinestro, Darkseid, and Godfall Superman. Skip the match is 40,000 credits. We have a Raven in the 9th fight. That's extremely annoying. With Killer Frost. This could be a hard fight. Team Sinestro doing that faggot shit. Look out for Flying Punch. Flying Punch on Darkseid hits for 23,000. Mega Blast block. 1 minute and 20 to complete the fight. Look off the Flying Punch and get rid of Darkseid. So, Godfall Superman is in. Flying Punch blocked for 10,000. I think we're going to get in Red Sun, Solomon Grundy, and try a Dead's Blood. There's the Dead's Blood, which is blocked. He hits for 972 on this mace. That is such a bad mace. We got 1,800 damage from that fucking mace. Flying Punch on Green Lantern Sinestro gets wiped out.
Had enough?
Godfall Superman at 2 bars. No frozen delivery as he gets eliminated for the victory in the 8th fight. 414 XP. 12,820 credits. Alright, so now
Superman.
I think instead of the Eskrima sticks, we're actually going to go with the Ibis stick because we're going to need that extra power generation and damage. So in the 9th matchup, we have Raven, Boss Solomon Grundy, and Killer Frost. This is like the worst combination you can get, even though Boss Solomon Grundy sucks. Skip the match is now 70,000 credits.
Begin.
So I think the best way to go about this is try to get Raven low on health and then use Boss Solomon Grundy to kind of regenerate your health back. Twilight's End blocked for about 6,000. It's kind of like dampening field built into the fight. We're going to try to get to 3 bars of Solomon Grundy. I don't see how that's going to happen though. Twilight's End again blocked. Boss Solomon Grundy working his way to 2 bars. Killer Frost could be extremely annoying too. Why we want to preserve the health. There is Killer Frost, and she is going to use her stupid 2-bar move. So we're going to go off the Dead's Blood and not allow her to do it. And that is blocked. So Superman comes in with the Heat Vision. If this knocks her out, that's a huge plus. So Raven back in. And the Ibis stick burning. We don't want Superman to take that. We should try to actually get her out with a level 1 move. Now we're going to go with the Cleaver Spin. Raven does not swap health. That's a huge plus. And now we just have to survive. Cleaver Spin blocked for 4180. Boss Solomon Grundy can still be a pain in the ass. So we're going to wait until the next special to tag out. So we're going to go for another Cleaver Spin on Boss Solomon Grundy. Now the advantage here is he can't heal. Superman can. Cleaver Spin blocked for 4180. Now we're going to get Superman in. Flying Punch blocked, but the dot damage will hit for a lot. 3464 a second. So that's about 15,000. We're going to go for another Flying Punch. Now at 3x damage. Mr. Machete on Solomon Grundy doesn't even do much damage. Cleaver Spin blocked for 6202. Superman comes back in. So now the Flame Punch should eat up the rest of Boss Solomon Grundy's health. Yes, it does. For the victory in the 9th fight. 522 XP. 1,290 credits. Alright, we have a Red Sun trio in the next fight. That's pretty annoying. As Red Sun, Arkham Origins Batman is ready to go. So we're going to use Arkham Origins Batman. We're going to use Arkham Harley Quinn. And we're going to leave Bounty Hunter Lobo alone. So with Batman, we're going to give him the Knife Collection Prometheum Longsword. We're going to leave the militarized Batmobile in there because that would be a lot of value. With Harley Quinn, we're going to give her double Fourth World and the Ibis stick.
Harley Quinn.
As I still feel the Mace is a piece of crap. So in the 10th matchup, we have Challenge Dampening Field going up against Zod, Doomsday, and Regime Aquaman. Skip the match is 70,000 credits.
Begin.
Kryptonian Rifle blocked for 8213. I want to see a tag out here, which we get a little more value out of the Batmobile. So we're hoping Zod tags. Not that it really matters, we couldn't just knock him out. So we're going to go off the Dark Knight and get rid of Doomsday. Knocking out Zod might not have been a bad idea because he does heal 20% health, but the Batmobile will pretty much shave it off. Actually, I think that was Balls of Steel General Zod, so no he didn't. He did take a lot less damage as he saw. So Aquaman about to go down for the victory in the 10th fight. $421 XP. 900 credits. In the 11th matchup, we have Red Sun Green Lantern, Red Sun Wonder Woman, and Red Sun Batman. Red Sun Wonder Woman has 138,000 health. Skip the match is 70,000 credits. Keep in mind the super annoying factor here is that you can't crit or stun any of the Red Suns, 50% chance of unblockable attacks, and 45% power generation. But you probably still want to use a super move on Wonder Woman or Red Sun Batman in this case. Now the level 2 moves can be blocked as normal. So we're going to go off the Dark Knight on Red Sun Wonder Woman. That's going to take out about 2/3 of her health. And it's also going to take out some damage on 19,000 damage with 90,000 damage taken. That shield toss does nothing. He wasn't vulnerable. That one hits for 21,000, but we're going to explosive battering most of that back up. So Red Sun Batman is it. And Harley Quinn with the pop pop. We're going to go for a second one. Now because of the Ibis stick, he is burning away. If you actually have crit chance on your stat sheet from augmentations, you can actually crit with the dot damage. And we're going to go for a third pop pop. So Red Sun Wonder Woman is burning. Shield toss did get blocked, and the explosive battering should finish off Red Sun Wonder Woman for the victory in the 11th fight. This is why Arkham Origins Batman, in my opinion, is still in the top 5. 530 XP, 1,410 credits. And I still think he's better than Arkham Knight Batman in some cases too, just because his attacks are extremely fast and not clunky. In the 12th matchup, we have Challenge Chaos going up against Crypto, Lex Luthor, Batgirl, and Batman. Skip the match is 70,000 credits. So everybody starts with 1 bar of power. We're just going to wipe out Lex Luthor right away. And we do so with 75,000 damage. The Art of Deception block for about 11,000. So Lobo comes in. The faster we can get rid of him, the better. Don't need him. So Harley Quinn comes in. Lobo not eliminated yet. Art of Deception is blocked. Batman is at 2 bars, but I'm not really worried about that. We got the damage boost, and Batgirl will take some dot damage. Lobo back in. And we're going to go the Mr. Machete, forcing Batgirl to stay in until the dot goes away. Art of Deception will get rid of Bounty Hunter Lobo. So Batman is back in. We're just going to get up to 3 bars, get off the Dark Knight. Batman eliminated. Batgirl should be low on health. And the damage boost also works on the Batmobile as well. So as you see, 34,000 damage, not 24,000, and that does no damage because of the invulnerability. Batgirl eliminate for the victory in the 12th fight. 426 XP, 980 credits. And for the final 3 fights, we're going to use the lovely Red Sun duo that started it all, Wonder Woman and Superman. And Superman, we're going to keep using our classic gear because we do not have the League of Assassins gear leveled up. So we're going to use Red Sun Wonder Woman along with Superman. We're going to give Superman the Cloak of Destiny, the Insta-Stick, and the Knife Collection. I think that's the best well-rounded way to do it. And Red Sun Wonder Woman, we're going to give the 4th World Chestplate, the 4th World Helmet. And we're going to leave on the Omega Battleplate only because the League of Assassins Adept Throwing Knives are not evolved. That would actually be extremely fun with Wonder Woman. So in the 13th matchup, we have Sheikh Ahmed Habibi, Teen Titan Cyborg, who is black, and Arkham Harley Quinn, again, not teaming with Catwoman. Teen Titan Cyborg has 138,000 health. Skip the match is 70,000 credits.
Begin.
So Sheikh Ahmed Habibi eliminated. Teen Titan Cyborg comes in. I would have got the Balls of Steel. If this is not blocked, Teen Titan Cyborg will get eliminated. No, it's not. That hits for like 99,000.
You're overmatched.
And Harley Quinn easily eliminated for the victory in the 13th fight. Superman not even breaking a sweat. 538 XP. 1,530 credits. In the 14th matchup, we have Challenge Power Surge going up against Martian Manhunter, Bounty Hunter Lobo, and Insurgency Joker. Skip the match is 70,000 credits.
Begin.
Martian Manhunter taking a lot of damage early. Phase Assault does connect for 13,000. And Superman is at 2 bars, so can you go for the multi-kill here? Bring up the Balls of Steel on the Joker. Easily wipes him out. 40,000 damage on Superman. That's pretty bad. But we're going to Flying Punch some of our health back. Lobo's getting eaten up here. Phase Assault blocked for 6786. Mental damage on Superman. Heals for 15,000 as Martian Manhunter gets wiped out for the victory in the 14th fight. 432 XP. 1,060 credits. And in the 15th matchup, we have Special 1 and 2 disabled. Wow. With radiation, so you actually have to use super moves. Going up against Regime Wonder Woman and Justice League Wonder Woman. Regime Wonder Woman is 22,000 damage, 51,000 health with non-bloated stats, even though the health probably is. Level 40 Elite 4 and Justice League Wonder Woman, 166,000 health, 54,000 damage, level 40 Elite 5. Skip the match is 100,000 credits. So basically beat the hell out of Wonder Woman.
Begin.
And get off a super move on Justice League. The radiation is for about 1.25% health a second. So Superman almost at 2 bars. This is actually a little bit different. We usually don't have to force somebody to use super moves. But wouldn't you know, Superman still has an overpowered Kryptonian smash he can use. Justice League Wonder Woman can't even get out of the box. 116,000 damage. Looks like you got mitigated a little bit. But we still easily wipe out Justice League Wonder Woman for the victory in the 15th fight. 546 XP. 6,200 credits. So the Justice League Wonder Woman Challenge Battle 5 on Nightmare difficulty is completed. It looked like we farmed the exact amount of credits we needed, 69. So 2 of the fights had maximum credits. And we're going to get our 3rd Justice League Wonder Woman, 1,300 damage, 1,200 health, along with a sword and shield. If you have replayed the challenge the maximum number of times allowed, you will not be able to replay the challenge again. So we're going to go into our collection and go find the other sword and shield so we can dismantle it. So we get 20 red, 12 blue, and a purple shard, and I really wish they would allow us to convert all of those purple shards into green. So if you like this video on the full 5 battles of the Justice League Wonder Woman Challenge on Nightmare difficulty, please give this video a like rating, comment, subscribe, share this video amongst your friends,
Superman.
and as a favorite, check out my other Injustice Gods Among Us videos, my playlist, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch, which are all HollywoodShono. And have a wonderful day, kids.
www.youtube.com/HollywoodShono. Subscribe, bitches!